Hello, my dear Sagittarius. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. We'll be doing a reading for you for the month of October 2019. Well, there's something there's something expansive happening for you. It has been for a while, and a great deal of lessons are being learned. Lessons of the heart, lessons of the soul, lessons of the mind, and philosophies that are coming to you in the form of subtlety, in the form of secrecy. There's something you've been trying to study or perhaps to communicate, something about you being left out in a certain situation and finding the ruins in which to pick up the pieces. If you are journaling, this is a good time to continue that, or perhaps to begin anew when it comes to coming with your own truths that are coming from a state of being in which the inner child is being once again listened to. Someone was not entirely good to you when it came to them using their own sense of growth, their own sense of evolution, which was not actually completely right in a certain way. It wasn't completely truthful. There was something about a change someone else was going through in which they felt like they were coming to power, but because of that, their own new beginning has led to your own new beginning, okay? And this new beginning has to do with a new style of communication, very much based on your heart center, and your own desires and needs are being met according to the way of expansion. Your own philosophies are expanding in a certain way. This new beginning also has a secret agency. There's something about the past that needs to be rethought or perhaps completely set aside when it comes to you having already made or casted judgment on a type of situation that at one point had an ability to resurrect itself. But you, once again, have gone on the path of transformation to get over heartbreak, a great deal of betrayal, or perhaps a type of surrender, some type of forfeit. This heartbreak and this new beginning also has the secret agency of you coming up with a new compass, a new bearing on what makes you happy. And it's something you're no longer willing to wait for. Or perhaps you're waiting in a certain way, not impatiently, but with a degree of knowledge, the knowledge that that your own sense of mortality, the sense of fatalism that comes in the form of your relationships, it's something that you no longer are waiting on. Okay? Perhaps you've become impatient and are willing to search out anew to find a secret contract, a secret purpose behind your life, behind the veil of relationships, and perhaps behind some sort of new truth, a truth. And this truth is important because it has to do with you once again studying the dynamics of love and the secrecy of love, the secrets of love, the secrets of making choices with love, and how this leads to a type of fulfillment. Once again, this person is coming back from your past to show you how much they were not committed to you, and there was a need to find balance, but it was not given. Therefore, this person found themselves in a predicament where their pride took over and created a type of tower moment in which you had to heal from a great deal and then find in singlehood a type of new healing that has to do with you making a choice to find truth as well as cooperation. There's also a great secret here about hidden emotions that were found and discovered after being left out and then no longer being in that situation, but then rejoining with a type of energy that felt like conflict. Okay, someone stole a great deal from you secretly, and you wanted to find justice in order to find once again what makes you feel like there was communication, but there's also a lot of confusion. Okay, also, this secret contract that you are searching out is about your truth, something that you've invested in the past and you're willing to calculate and maneuver to find a new sense of identity, a new sense of no longer fighting in order to achieve and to get what's rightfully supposed to help you heal. Okay? There also is something about the knowledge of fear and how a great deal was being held from you and which you had to cut out according to the whims of karma, something from the past that you let go but were trying to revisit. You had to heal, and there was something about the manipulation of someone that led you to even greater depth about the nature of the world, the nature of love, and how some people were just in and out for no reason. You've had to heal. Okay, great deal. Wow. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, and then this triangle would lead to more clarity. More clarity. Once again. Okay, we'll pause it real quick. Okay, so my dear Sagittarius, once again, we have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's something about manipulation as well as a sharp tongue, a sharp wit that was used in the wrong way. A lot of passive-aggressive energy here. Could be dealing with a Libra or someone with Gemini placement, okay? Perhaps even the detachment of Aquarius here. Okay, so all air signs are here. And there's something you don't trust about it. There's something that in the past has led you to believe otherwise. Yeah, all right. So, yeah. Okay. So something about this night, something about their energy is, at one point, it helped you believe in a type of communion, in a type of coming together, okay? When two become one, or when two become one, or one become two, that sort of energy. There is something about a beginning that they promised you that you don't necessarily trust, okay? Also, currently you're dealing here with the Two of Cups energy. A great deal of love is on your mind as well as in your vicinity. Once again, the 2 comes up. 2s will play an important role for you in October. Pairings, divine pairings, soulmate energy, these are all very important motifs. At the same time, what is sort of the influence of this month is the 8 card strength in reverse. There's something about this pairing that is not only untrustworthy, but also takes a great deal of strength from you. We talk here about carnal desire, pleasure, hedonism. These lower vibration energies are here as well as lies when it comes to this 2 of Cups energy. There is a romance you are enamored with, and there's something about the paramour of this person, what they represent, in which they are taking from you a great deal of energy. And I don't know if you feel healthy about that. For one thing, the strength is in reverse. The other thing is that there is something not to be trusted about the dynamics of their communication, okay? There's something there that you don't necessarily trust. Now I need to know why strength is here in reverse. And then I'll give you the triangle of power after that. Okay. Okay. Strength is here in reverse because there is resistance. Resistance of the knowledge about non-feeling in this situation. Also, the inability to control passions in a magnanimous way, in a beneficial way for those who are involved in this passionate relationship. Something about the dynamics of love as well as the dynamics of physical chemistry with this person is unsettling. And it feels like the gears that shift this relationship have been halted in a certain way that has led you into a secret knowledge about the non-feeling and the non-passion that exists between you two. Something is collapsing, and this situation is more take than give for one person than the other. Another person is more giving than taking, the other is more taking than giving. There is an imbalance in this equation. However, there is a great deal of love here. Now, I will close off with the triangle of power to give you a sense. Yes. Okay, there may be an option for another love. Something has to die in order for a peace to occur. And there's something divinely guided about your own inner truth that you are finding to be a lot more mature than this person here. Something about it. Perhaps you have two different lovers, in which one makes you feel a certain tenacity when it comes to your physical chemistry with them. However, the feeling, the intimacy is kind of lacking, okay? And the passion might be a bit forced. The other person, they may say grand things, but you don't necessarily trust them. However, there's an inner truth here about your own peace that comes through a cycle of death that ends. And this will lead you to another option or a fork on the road in terms of love and what makes you feel whole inside. Okay? Well, that was your reading. Once again, this is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. I really do appreciate any like, share, and subscribes. And please have a good one, my dear Sagittarius. Thank you.